This is the tutorial for the new selection in Term 3. I will be guiding you through the presentation. This presentation will be explained to you by the teacher in the online classes. It will also be uploaded to Edmodo for further reference. We'll start with a story called The Snapping Turtle. You have a do now activity. You need to look up for two random words in the story and to figure out their meanings using a dictionary. After you do that, go to the meeting chat box or to the class chat box and type the two random words with their meanings. The learning intentions for this class: to predict the meaning of words using context, to verify the meanings of new words by using online reference materials, like the dictionaries, to use the relationship between words to better understand each of the words. The success criteria: you can predict the meaning of new words using the context. You can learn the meanings of new words using reference materials. You can explain the meanings of new words in more than one way. You can create new ways to use the vocabulary words. These are the 10 new vocabulary in this selection. They are being used in 10 different sentences. You need to go through the 10 sentences to read them and try to figure out the meaning of the underlined word using the context clue. You may refer to page 789 in the textbook. In the following activity, you need to go to this link, which is a Quizlet link, and there will be a matching activity in which you will be matching the vocabulary with their meanings. In this activity, you need to look at the following pictures and you need to think of which words that you learned in that day do they represent. The homework will be to read the selection or the story The Snapping Turtle, read the novel, chapters 21 to 22, log into Razkids and read the books. The vocabulary strategy. Context clues. What are context clues? Context clues are hints author gives you to define a word that you don't know. So while reading, if there is a new word and you don't know its meaning, you may use the context. It means the words and the sentences around the word to help you figure out the meaning of that new word. Clues may be in the very sentence you are reading or in nearby sentences. Types of context clues: definition, explanation clues, synonyms, antonyms, similes, and analogies. All of these types are relationships between words. For example, if you have a word in a sentence and you have another word in the same sentence that has an opposite meaning of the word that you don't know, you may use the word with the opposite meaning to help you figure out the meaning of the ambiguous word or the word that you don't know its meaning. Analogies. An analogy is a comparison between two pairs of words. We have two pairs of words, we compare them, we show the relationship between them and what is the difference between them. Types of analogies. the relationship between words, synonyms, they have the same meaning, antonyms, they have an opposite meaning, characteristic quality, part and whole, function, location, performer, and action. The teacher in class will be explaining these furthermore, and you will be doing activities related to this. Analogies. Analyzing an analogy is one way of figuring out the meaning of unfamiliar words in context. You need to visit this link and to watch the video to know more about analogies. Similes in figures of speech. A simile is a comparison between two things using as or like. Similes compare two things that are not alike using the words like or as. So we have two things. When we compare them using as or like, this is called a simile. Similes can help you understand how something looks or sounds. They can also provide context clues to help you figure out the meaning of unknown words.